All right, so what we did last day was all a bunch of working up to the fact that we had a crystal lattice. CaOH2 is ionic. Therefore, we have a crystal lattice when it is in solid form. Okay, so what that's going to look like then is...
Oh, dispense. I don't think your projector is on.
Oh, my projector is not on. Thank you. That's not very helpful, is it? All right. Are you on now? Yeah, it'll just take a moment to warm up. I was feeling so like smug too because I remembered to press record and everything. I was like, oh, look at me remembering to do that. And then I forgot to get that an extra pencil. So, our diagram of the saturated solution of calcium hydroxide, even though what we really had was little tiny solid particles, I'm only going to draw one crystal lattice to simplify, okay? And also I'm going to draw it in 2D, not 3D, because 3D is hard to draw, okay? So here's our water. So we have positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive, positive, negative, positive, negative. I have also simplified this from a 2-to-1 crystal to a 1-to-1 crystal, okay? CaOH2, because we would have 1 calcium for every 2 hydroxides. So we simplified that into a 1-to-1 crystal because it's just too hard to draw a 2-to-1 crystal. Okay, so you don't have to, if you're drawing it, you don't have to write all this stuff. I'm just letting you know what I have done. Okay, so in this saturated solution, we have calcium 2+ ions, okay? And we have, what other kind of ions do we have? We have the hydroxide ions, which I'm going to draw as a single OH- because it's once again, it's too complicated to draw the O and the H. So I'm going to do that. And for every 1 calcium, I should have how many hydroxides? I should have 2 hydroxides, OH-. Okay, so I have a 1-to-2 ratio. Of calcium 2+ ions to OH- ions. And I probably want to draw more than just 3 ions, so I'll either do 2-4 or 3-6 or something like that. Okay, so I'll just draw a few more of those. So I'll draw another calcium here. And I don't have a lot of room, so I'm just going to say, okay, OH- and OH-. So I'm only going to draw like 2 dissociated calciums, okay? So this right here is, and if I want to label it, that is CaOH2 solid. And when I have a saturated solution, there will always be some solid left over. Because it won't dissolve. We've dissolved the maximum we can already. So that is my calcium hydroxide solid. Now, these ions up here, that is dissolved calcium hydroxide. And if it is calcium hydroxide dissolved, do you know what state that is called? I don't know if we've talked about it this year or not.
Lord, say it louder.
What is it? Aqueous. So we're going to put an AQ, okay, which stands for aqueous. And the definition of aqueous is dissolved in water. Okie dokie. So that is a picture of a saturated solution of calcium hydroxide. So that should look approximately like what you got in the notes that were handed out yesterday. Okay? Now, were there any questions about number 6, or were we good? I forget what number 6 was. Let's take a look. Number 6. Once the teacher blew into the lime water, did we have a suspension or a solution? What happened, by the way, when I blew into the lime water? Yeah, it started clear, turned cloudy. So when it was clear, what kind of a substance did we have? Tell your partner, what kind of a substance did we have when it was clear? You can go through your visual dictionary if you have it with you. Or you can take a look at your lab. It's probably one of the words on the front of the lab. It could be anyway. Starts with an S. It is a solution. Okay, it is a solution because it is clear. All solutions, all aqueous solutions are clear. Yes, and this is important stuff to process because there is a lab question on your test. So all of this stuff is very relevant to your test, okay? So we know that all aqueous solutions are clear. What is another name for a solution? Tell your partner. Another name for a solution?
Whole milk, bro. Think about it. 3% looks the same. Yeah, let me get my solution out really quick. I can find. Hey, Al, what type of apple is that? Is it the same apple you eat every day?
Also called a homogeneous mixture. These two are the same.
Oh, they're the same.
Okay, a homogeneous mixture is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture. They're just two different words for exactly the same thing.
Wait, this says timeout.
Yes, timeout,
I
timeout.
was on Google, right?
Yes.
It said, hold up. It said solutions are always homogeneous mixtures, but
Yes.
homogeneous mixtures aren't always solutions.
Well, they're wrong.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Good
they
job.
probably meant aqueous solutions. When they said homogeneous mixtures are not always solutions, they probably meant aqueous solutions. Because if air, are you guys talking chemistry? Okay. Air is a solution. It is a mixture of nitrogen and oxygen and carbon dioxide and water and argon and a bunch of other stuff. It is a gaseous solution. It is a gaseous homogeneous mixture. Okay? If you take gold and you melt it down, and you take silver and you melt it down, and you pour the two together and you stir, what kind of a mixture do you have? Homogeneous or heterogeneous? If you mix it. Mix, 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 mix. Liquid gold, liquid silver, mix, 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 mix. You have a homogeneous mixture. Now you let it cool. Now it's a solid. What kind of mixture do you have? Still homogeneous because you've mixed it thoroughly. Okay, homogeneous mixtures are mixed thoroughly. And the weird thing is, you now have a solid plus solid solution. Okay, because solution and homogeneous mixture just mean the same thing. But mostly when we're talking about chemistry, we're talking about aqueous solutions, meaning I dissolved it in water. Okay. All right, now the teacher blew into the water. It started out clear, so it was a solution. It turned cloudy, and because it turned cloudy, what kind of a substance did we have? The substance was also starts with an S. Suspension, yes. And a suspension is a type of it's a type of mixture. It's a type of what kind of mixture? Heterogeneous mixture.
Are they interchangeable?
These two are not interchangeable. They are not the same. So that's why I'm going to highlight is a type of heterogeneous mixture, but these two are not the same. Okay, so heterogeneous mixture is the big category, suspension is a small category within that. Yes, so you would have, if we did Venn diagrams for these two, right, we would say solution, Homogeneous mixture. Yes? Because they all include all the same things. Yes? But if we had a suspension,
Yeah.
it's just a subcategory of heterogeneous mixtures. Yes? Is there a word that means the same as heterogeneous mixture?
Mechanical.
Mechanical mixture. Okay, so this one is also called a mechanical mixture. So if we wanted to add that to our little Venn diagram over here, the mechanical mixture and the heterogeneous mixture would be the same circle. Okay? Is good? Could you, for your partner, draw a particle view of a homogeneous mixture and a heterogeneous mixture? Before we do that, we should say that suspensions are always what?
Cloudy.
Suspensions are always cloudy.
There's like 10 different words for the same thing.
Right? There's a lot of overlap. Yeah.
It's like the Swift.com. All the chapters are after that. Correct that. Yeah.
And while you're at it, I would like you to draw a particle diagram of a compound. In fact, let's say a sample of a compound, so you're not just doing like one particle. A sample of a compound. A sample of an element. A sample of a pure substance. And I'll leave it there. Now, if you can say two of these are the same thing, then you can just leave it alone. You can just be like, okay, I've already done that one. It's the same thing. So try. And you know what I'm going to do? While you draw, I'm going to write your names on some cards. And whoever's name is drawn gets to come up and draw on here and draw the picture. Okay, so give it a try. Make sure you check with your neighbor so you feel like confident about your drawing. And if neither you or your neighbor feel confident, go check further afield. Go find someone. Okay?
I think that's looking about right. Probably looking about right.
Nathan. Azine. Hung. V. Wilfred. Cheryl. Sky. Jenny.
Alright, check it. Is that for number 7? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, why?
Hi.
Hi, do we have one with negative and positive ions?
No, you don't. You can if you want to, but you don't have to.
And light circles, that's it?
Yeah, that would be fine. Lauren.
Oh, really? Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Pure something else.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Anthony. Hi.
To do that exactly this again.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I do it today?
Yeah. You want to do it right now?
Yeah.
$0.
So I just forgot the,
Yeah, totally fair. There you go. And God, what is wrong with me? Done. Okay. Are you guys ready? No? Okay, I'll give you one more minute because I got to shuffle the cards now too. And you have an option. Sometimes writing on here is a little hard. It's a little, actually, you know what? We can just draw them on the board. Let's do them on the board because drawing on, well, if you would like to draw on here, I would recommend wearing the fingerless glove because that way your hand won't draw on the screen. But you don't have to. If you can do it without, that's also fine. Okay? So your choice. You can try drawing on here or you can try drawing on the whiteboard, whichever you prefer. Okay. Heterogeneous mixture is going to, who is it going to be? Azine. Hey. There you go. You can do it here. Yeah, for sure. I'll turn on the lights so we can see a little better. Is that one working okay for you? Yeah? Okay.
So I can also.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, is this a solid or is this dissolved? Dissolved, okay. So if this is dissolved, it's going to be homogeneous. Hold on. We're gonna fix this. We're just gonna make this homogeneous. There we go. Then we don't have to redraw the whole thing. No, there we go. Because what's gonna happen is these guys are gonna move all around the place, right? Because they're dissolved. No, it's all good. This is a good learning opportunity, yes? So these guys move whatever direction they move. Are they evenly distributed? Are they spread out like evenly? Is it thoroughly mixed?
Yeah.
If it's dissolved,
Yeah.
it's thoroughly mixed. Okay, so sorry, I almost stepped on you there. I maybe did step on you. A homogeneous mixture is thoroughly mixed. Okay, so a solution is a homogeneous mixture. Okay, thank you. All right, heterogeneous mixture. So we're going to do that one. Let's see what we got. Anthony. Do you want to do the board or the overhead? You're going to draw a heterogeneous mixture. Yeah, you can just put it anywhere. And we have other pens too. These ones actually might work a little better. There we go. Those ones. And what I'll do is I'll add these on. I'll draw this up here so that people at home who are away today can see it. Heterogeneous, yes. That's all you need to do. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, do you see how we have one area that's got one thing and one area that has a different thing? So it's not thoroughly mixed. Okay, anytime you have clumps, do you guys know what clumps are? Yes, anytime you have clumps, you have a heterogeneous mixture. Okay, next. And this is for a sample of a compound, Sky.
Compound?
Yeah, compound. A sample of a compound. Yep. All right. So this is a compound, but it's only one particle of compound. So if I say a sample of a compound, what I'm going to look for is that we maybe have a few particles of it. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's a compound. So here we have a heterogeneous mixture. Here we have a compound. Is there any other label that we could give our sample of a compound from our 5? Heterogeneous mixture, homogeneous mixture, sample of a compound, sample of an element, sample of a pure substance. Yes?
Element?
Is this an element? No. Okay.
Pure substance?
It is a pure substance, yes. Okay, so a compound is a pure substance. Excellent. Okay. And we're going to go to a sample of an element, which would be, oh, I got to pick a card. Let's see. Steffi. And you can do it on, we sort of run out of room over here. You can do it over here. These are kind of the good pens. Excellent. Sample of an element. Okay. Is there anything else I could do for a sample of an element that might look a little different? Do you want to come up and draw it? No, you want to tell me. It is a pure substance. So this is an element, but it is also a pure substance. Is good? Okay. So we don't actually have to draw a pure substance. So whoever was like, oh my God, do I have to go up and draw? You're off the hook because we already have a pure substance. Beautiful. And we don't need to draw a mixture because we already have two types of mixtures. Okay? Are there any questions about any of that stuff? Do you feel like you're okay with the vocabulary? Any questions about anything else from Unit 1? All right. In that case, we're going to start Unit 2 today.
Oh, no.
Whoa! But we're going to take a 5-minute break first. Okay, so you guys are going to relax and take a 5-minute break. We'll come back at 1:15. Thank you.
God, no idea. Came out. Something just happened.
Yes.